Good morning, it's Yvonne here to do the readings for the fire signs, and this reading will be for the lovely sign of Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for all the support and beautiful comments you send my way. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, Two of Cups jumping out. That card made an appearance in both the main readings today. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, you can book a reading at www.theaussiegoddess.com. Go to the shop option and it has a booking system in there. If you are unable to find a time when you'd like to have a reading with me, please contact me by email directly, theaussiegoddess@gmail.com. Because I do have time set aside for those who cannot make just normal daytime hours. If you find this reading resonates with you, I do ask that you give it a thumbs up. If it doesn't resonate, make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart, such as your moon, your rising or ascendant, and or your Venus. I think that's everything. We're going to use the Cosmic Tarot for your reading. It is one of my favourite decks. Every now and again I pull it out and sort of use it and put it away again. I'm always worried that decks will run out of time, and they do, but of course they're replaceable. Although one deck I tried to follow up not long ago was out of print, but most times they're replaceable. All right, let's see what's going on for you here. Oh, what a beautiful way to start your reading with the Fool card. I always feel with the Fool that this is something that's sort of looming here, so it doesn't feel like it's too far away. There's a brand new beginning here for you, and it's the sort of beginning that will require you to sort of jump in with both feet. That sometimes means there's, a little bit of a risk here, but I feel like here the risk that you're taking will be worthwhile. So it's not a dire or dangerous risk. It sort of seems mitigatable. But definitely feeling like you're going to be required to jump into something with both feet. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sag or Aries, but I don't feel that that is someone else. I feel this is your energy. And maybe you're ready to take a leap of faith because you're feeling very fulfilled within yourself. The Queen of Wands is an energy of very strong confidence, of leadership, of knowing oneself, but knowing where one's going. So the Queen of Wands for me is a very dynamic energy. She's very attractive, so you may be feeling very good about yourself at the moment. You may have done some healing, you may have sort of found your way back to yourself, but you're feeling really good. So you may be just jumping into life here. You may be ready to sort of get back in and move forward on something. All right, because we have the Magician. What a beautiful reading. So when the Magician comes forth, what it's saying to you is you have all the tools you need. This is you standing in all your finery, feeling confident about what you have and being ready to dive into the next episode. Such incredible energy. Now just let me know why this is. Okay, because you've been through some sort of change here. Just note major arcanas coming through here, very important. The Death card talks about change. It talks about rebirth, coming back from something, letting the old go and letting the new in. So whatever you've been doing here, Sagittarius, what you've been doing with yourself, working on yourself, you're coming into a really potent version of yourself here with the Death card. And then we have the Hanged Man. I love it when I do these readings where the major arcanas just keep pumping out towards you. The Hanged Man talks about consideration. It talks about being in a space of decision making, enlightenment. And I feel like you've been through something really big here, some sort of big change. Now sometimes people talk about awakening, and sometimes we can experience awakening as a sudden jolt, but it doesn't mean you are awakened. Sometimes it takes a long time to awaken and it's a slow process. At other times you get big jolts and big movements and then it slows right down again. So the Hanged Man is telling me, and then you have the Chariot. There is forward movement here. Six of Wands, there is victory. The Four of Wands, you're building something stable. I feel like here, yeah, okay. There feels to me like you're either getting to a point in your life where you're ready to do something that you've never done before. You may be ready to take off on a new career, a new business. Whatever it is, you're 100% ready to move forward. I feel like you've put a lot of contemplation into something. You have made some sort of changes within yourself. But to me, you've elevated yourself several levels. Like you are really shining really brightly. And it's like you're becoming a magnet for the universe now. So whatever you are after here, whatever you are wanting is coming your way, because you are ready for whatever the universe has to offer you. So open yourself up, be ready to take a leap of faith, because the next few months for you are going to be huge. You're going to be really opening up to possibilities. You're going to have things falling in your lap. You're going to have opportunities that you never thought you would have. Beautiful energy. All right, so I have the Five of Swords coming through here. So the Five of Swords is a card that talks about moving away from something. It is sort of like winning at all costs. It is that card of, you know, packing up your kit bag and getting going. Now, sometimes we don't want to do that, but the Five of Swords teaches us that it is the best thing we can do. Take up your winnings and move forward. Now, it could be that you've come out of a period of time where perhaps you've been a little bit suppressed, or you haven't been able to achieve what you wanted to achieve. And you may have felt a little stuck and a little unable to move forward. And I'm here to tell you that whatever it is you've experienced has sort of propelled you into the next phase of life here. It has propelled you into something much more than you've experienced before. So that sort of says to me that you've left something behind, you've said goodbye to something, and you're ready to move forward here with the Five of Swords, with your winnings, what you've already done. Beautiful energy. All right, let's go into this deeper. Okay, so we have the World card next. You're full of major arcanas because we have the Emperor coming through and the Eight of Swords. Now, what I feel that has propelled you here, Sagittarius, is you may have had some sort of encounter with somebody that I would feel would be a twin flame here. Like there's an energy of something propelling you forward because you've closed out a cycle here. So you could have had some sort of energy with a masculine. Now, if you're not in a twin flame union relationship, it could be that you have somebody in your energy at the moment that is almost, I want to say, fueling you up for the next stage. So you may not have met this person yet, but they are about to surface. I feel like here there is an energy of somebody wanting to come towards you here. Now, the Eight of Swords tells me this person may be a bit nervous about approaching you here because they feel somehow or another that you are maybe shining very, very brightly, and they may feel a little insignificant here coming forward. But I feel like this person in Emperor energy would be ready for that next phase. But for you, you have closed out a past phase and you are ready to move forward here. You are ready to take on whatever the world offers you. And I feel like it may offer you somebody very significant here with this Emperor. All right, Ace of Swords coming through with the Hermit card. Again, a major arcana, and the Six of Pentacles. Somebody wants to invest here. Somebody wants to invest for the future. Now, for some of you, this could be somebody coming back around who already sort of moved you on the path of self-reflection and healing. So it's very possible this person may have already been in your life in some way, shape or form. I feel like now, if this was a friend or a significant person in your life, this person now wants to build with you in a very different way. Now, we could be talking about someone who wants to invest in you here. They may want to help you move forward with whatever you're approaching. So you could have someone who wants to invest in your work or help you with your career, or somebody who sees your potential here. For others of you here, I feel like this person has considered what you had in the past and is now ready to create a new future with you. Now there's some sort of truth that this person never expressed to you here with the Hermit card and the Ace of Swords. This person may never have actually told you how they felt, but it's clear here now with the Six of Pentacles that they want to invest in a future with you. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands as well. Wow, such a brilliant reading. You've got aces everywhere. You've got major arcanas everywhere. Another major arcana with the Devil energy. So there are 4 major arcanas where we are now, let alone the ones up front. The Devil energy needs clarification, so I'm going to go back and have a look at that, but we'll have a look at the mini read again. There is a leap of faith required here. Now, it may be a leap of faith required into a future endeavor, but I feel like it may be a leap of faith required back to someone from your past or to someone that you've had a connection with. Queen of Wands coming through. So I know that you've done a lot of work on yourself because you're manifesting now with the Magician. I feel like you've been through a lot of changes here and it's made you change your point of view about something, but now you're moving forward with a different approach. There is victory here for you. There is stability here for you, and there is some energy of something new coming towards you. Now, for some of you, as I said, this may be a change in career. You may have somebody here who's ready to invest in you work-wise. It could be an opportunity that this person is posing. They may be, for example, a producer or somebody who can offer you an acting role. It is somebody here who has a very prominent position. And I feel like you've brought this about because you have walked away from something in your past and closed it down. Now, this may not be a physical walking away either. Sometimes when I see this energy, it's about leaving parts of yourself behind that no longer serve you. So you may have done some childhood healing, for example, and you may now be where you need to be to take a leap of faith. You have brand new beginnings coming through here. The Ace of Swords tells me you have clarity, you have vision, you know where you want to go now. I feel like you're dealing with someone here who you may have had some sort of connection with in the past that is too ready to move forward with you. So it's sort of like they are ready as well now to move forward. Someone who wants to invest in you, whether this is financially or whether it is emotionally. You have a brand new passionate start here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn because I do have the Queen of Pentacles coming forward with the Devil card here. So it could be that you're dealing with a Capricorn here. I just want to see why the Devil is here. 2 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. The Hierophant, another major arcana, and the 10 of Swords. Okay, so there seems to be a bit of a caution here for you. It's the caution is that you need to stay grounded regardless of what's going on around you. So if this is a new person coming in or an opportunity that seems quite big, don't let it overwhelm you. Take things in your stride. It is part of your destiny and it is meant to be. But I do see you sort of focusing on this. If you have a look at this energy, it's like you're focused on what is being offered here. And I feel like with the 10 of Swords, there's an energy of, you know, just being cautious about how you move forward. And this isn't that you're in any danger. It's more about you not moving too quickly, staying grounded, and remember where you've come from. So what you've worked on, where you've come from, your anxieties, remember that you have come to terms with some of these things, and you may need to just remember how much work you've done here. And taking it slow, checking things every step of the way, but really focusing on your own stability through this. Don't lose sight of who you are now. Like, don't go back to the old way of being and get entrenched in your anxiety because things are moving so quickly. So slow your roll here. All right, let's pull out an oracle card for you. Oh, that one. Deep diver. Oh, how funny. I didn't realise that was in. Diving into a task. Card number 10, which is a card of 1, which is the new beginning. And you have new beginnings all over this reading. This is embracing risk, diving into a task, and new discoveries. It's easy to play in the shadows where the waters are clear and you can see all that glitters by your feet. Anyone can venture here. There is little risk, nothing to discover, no dark secret, nothing that you can't already perceive. The treasure has long been picked away, replaced by a gentle certainty. In the shallow river is safety and no surprises. Ah, but that's not what's calling you now. The deep diver invites you to take the plunge with him. You can't see the bottom, but you must swim into the dark depths to find the mystery that eludes you now. He knows where the pearls lie underneath the ancient sands. You are being called to look beyond the surface of things for your answer. Let your intuition propel you into the water, allowing your memories to swirl around you and your emotions to well up as you face the unknown. Your curiosity will be your greatest guide. You'll surely discover something wondrous to bring back to everyone who is wading by the shore, but only you will know the true value of your discovery. Are you willing to do the work? Dive in, make the commitment to see it through, and you'll be amazed. What great advice for you on this reading. Thanks, Sagittarius.